Once, Fish was more than just a Roblox title. It was a sanctuary, a living sea of possibility. Players entered its depths to unwind, to fish, to discover, to feel peace. But over time, that sanctuary cracked. And today, I want to take you through that journey. How Fish rose, how it charmed communities, and how a series of choices led it to unravel. In the beginning, Fish's magic lay in its subtlety. The mechanics were simple. Cast your line, wait, reel in fish, explore deeper zones, upgrade your gear. There was progression, yes, but it never felt forced. The pace was gentle. You never had to rush, you never had to pay. You could simply fish, explore, and enjoy. The visuals, the ambient music, the soft underwater glow, everything complemented the calm, relaxing experience. It wasn't built for pressure or stress. It was built for immersion, for wonder. Because of that, the community formed something delicate yet strong. Players swapped stories of near catches, rare fish hunts, custom rod builds. They shared tips, screenshots, moments of surprise when a rare species finally bit. There was trust. Devs and players existed in a symbiosis. The devs added content, the players embraced it. Fish grew organically, fueled by respect. But as Fish's audience widened, the pressure to monetize more grew. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, the first cracks appeared. UI tweaks here, rod additions there, occasional boosts and sale offers. At first, they seemed harmless, but they nudged the balance. Free players started to feel the grind more. The time required to get new rods lengthened. The benefit of premium rods overshadowed the old ones, making many legacy tools feel obsolete. Then came the complaints. On Reddit, one user wrote, open quote, "Just a few months ago, Fish was a really good game until it wasn't. The amount of microtransaction in the game is scary. Now they are probably running out of ideas to make profit. Rest in peace, Fish. It was a good run." Close quote. Others chimed in. The updates started favoring paid content. New rods that cost real money became overpowered, and old rods that players earned took heavy nerfs or became irrelevant. That constant catch-up or pay treadmill pushed many players toward burnout. Over time, monetization became more than optional. It became pervasive. Pop-ups to upgrade boats or rod skins, subtle nudges to buy boosts exactly when you unlocked a new rod. Rare fish locked behind low probability mechanics. Everything seemed to demand payment, or at least encourage it heavily. That shifted the player mindset. No longer were you rewarded for your time, you were being pushed toward spending. As these changes piled up, the community's reaction was sharp and unmistakable. Threads titled, "Fish is officially ruined," and "Fish is now falling," echoed the frustration. Players lamented how the spirit of the game disappeared under a flood of microtransactions. They accused developers of prioritizing profit over experience. The emotional tone shifted from nostalgia to betrayal. YouTube creators documented it too. The pay-to-win downfall of Fish, how it started and why people are quitting, dissected update timelines, monetization spikes, and player dropout. Others, titled "Fish is officially dead," offered eulogies for a game that once felt alive. These weren't just rants, they were case studies in how a beloved game can lose its soul. By the time many realized, much of the damage was done. The player base dwindled. Those who remained often stayed out of habit or hope. Some clung to nostalgia, others waited for meaningful change. A few eyes focused on signs of revival, rumors of original owners returning, of transparency and overhaul. But reputation, once broken, is hard to rebuild. Looking back, the downfall of Fish teaches a cautionary tale. Games live or die by trust. Monetization must feel fair, not compulsory. Rewards must last, not be gutted next update. Communities must listen to, not ignored. Transparency must be real, not lip service. When you treat a player as a customer and not a user, you risk eroding the very thing that made them care in the first place. Fish's story is painful because it was once beautiful, but it isn't unique. And perhaps if lessons are learned and respect is reclaimed, a new chapter might begin. Until then, it stands as a warning. Never take goodwill for granted. Thank you for listening. The downfall of Fish, and a lesson for every game ever built.